living your life in regret. I wish I never, I wish I never, I wish I never met you.
Hi everyone, welcome to Be Strong and Love Yourself, a channel for very strong people. I'm Dasha B. Sally and I created this channel to share some information about happiness and love. And today I want to talk about two types of pleasure, because pleasure makes us happy. Pleasure type number one is very simple, we'll all know about it. It's the pleasure that we get from satisfaction. So let's say you experience some discomfort because you crave for something, and this craving is very unpleasant, but once you get what you wanted, you experience the pleasure. And this type of pleasure is very logical. This is something that helps us to stay motivated, and it's normal that we have this process, pain, craving, pleasure, and it helps us to survive. Imagine thousands and thousands of years ago, a caveman wanted to eat. So first he experiences discomfort, pain. It pushes him to go out there and find some food. And once he finds the food, he feels pleasure. And then he gets hungry and the process repeats. And this is what usually happens with the pleasures. And the more you get them, the more you want them. And the pain actually grows if you crave for something that you really like. And the discomfort can also be much stronger when you want something that makes you feel really, really good. So as I said, the process is absolutely normal and useful for survival. But there are some situations when you crave for something that you cannot get. And it's kind of sounds a little bit sad. Very simple example. Let's say I like a man, but he doesn't like me. So I crave for him, I experience pain and discomfort, but I cannot get what I want. And no matter how hard I try, if he doesn't like me, I will never be able to get him. And in this situation, nothing depends on me. So the only thing that is left is pain, because I cannot get what I want, so I cannot get rid of this pain. And pain is something that comes and goes. You don't experience it all the time, but it tends to come back, especially, for example, if it's the pain caused by rejection, you have some bad memories, bad experiences, and then you have additional fears that it will happen again and things like that. And cravings, they just don't go away by themselves, and you still want to have pleasures, so you will still have your cravings even if you got rejected, like in this example. But we have pleasure type number two for this type of situation, and this pleasure type number two is pleasure that you get from pain itself. So you don't have to look for satisfaction in order to experience pleasure. You can just get it from your own pain. It might sound a little bit weird, but it actually works really well. And the more often you do it, the more pleasure you get from your pain. And in this situation, you cannot lose. You always win. If you get what you want, you win, obviously. And if you cannot get what you want, you still win, because pain is a good experience for you. And if you look at the pain as a challenge and opportunity to grow, to work on your self-development, to learn something new, gain new knowledge, then you can get pleasure out of it. We tend to think that pain is something that we need to get rid of, but you actually can accept this experience with curiosity, and curiosity helps a lot in this situation. So just think, okay, I wonder what will I get from here? I wonder what will I learn from this situation? And I wonder what can help me to grow in this situation. So you ask yourself some questions. You build up this curiosity, and you even can observe your pain. Sometimes, I cry usually when I experience pain. And even through this crying, I still think, oh, that's an interesting experience. I wonder what will I do next. Life is very interesting. What can I do to have a good use out of this pain? And you can make a good use of it. And there are a lot of examples of people who become successful because they were able to use the pain that they experienced. In my future videos, I will be talking about it again, and I will bring up some examples of famous people that went through the pain and became very popular, successful, and brought a lot of wisdom to this world. So when you go through the pain, you can actually gain some knowledge, some wisdom, and then share it with others. And again, it doesn't have to be negative experience. It feels like pain is bad, but it is also interesting. And it can be even kind of exciting. And you just need to change your mindset. This is the only thing you need to do. We believe that pain is bad, and you change your mindset and you think of it as a thing that can help you to get some benefits, that can help you to improve your life and to get something positive out of it, as wisdom, knowledge, the ability to grow and to help others. If you don't go through painful experiences, it will be much harder for you to build the strength within you. So you can challenge yourself. And I personally love challenges. And in the past, I was trying to get rid of pain and was just chasing pleasures and still were not able to get what I wanted. So it doesn't matter. Even if you put tons of effort, sometimes you just cannot get what you want, no matter how hard you try. So again, then you switch to pleasure type number 2, pleasure from pain. And instead of chasing the regular pleasure, your cravings, you take everything you can, everything you possibly can from this pain that was gifted to you by life. Because pain is also a gift. Again, it's still life experience. It is part of your life. And if you want to love yourself, you also need to love and respect your own life and accept whatever it gives to you, but make a good use of it. I think that's it. So now I will sum up. And I also wanted to say that this is just my personal opinion. Of course, not everyone should follow it. And also I wanted to say that you don't have to look for pain. At some point it will come to you. So don't just torture yourself for no reason. And now let me sum up. There are 2 types of pleasure. One type is very popular. When you crave for something and you get what you want, you experience pleasure. But you need to be careful about it, because the more pleasures you get, the more pleasures you want, and the more pain you probably will have if you don't get them. And the other type of pleasure is pleasure from pain itself. So instead of resisting the pain, you just take it and take everything you can from it. Use it as for your own good as much as you can. And when you do it, you feel satisfaction based on your own strength, not based on your cravings, but based on your own strength. That's it for today. And I hope you will take care of yourself and you will ask yourself questions when you experience pain. Something like, I wonder what can I get from this pain? And I wonder, well, where it will take me. So be strong and love yourself, because love wins. Always.